How's it going, everyone? So we're here to check out Myth of Empires. It has hit its 1.0 release and it is back on Steam. And yeah, the game is here. And I don't know if you guys have checked this one out. It's actually something, quite a combination of many different game types, I would say. And right now it does have kind of like mixed reviews and so forth, so it's kind of up to you guys. I think that, and we'll kind of cover why I think it might have mostly mixed reviews, but I mean, it's an MMO. You can also play co-op, or you can play single player technically as well. And basically the whole idea though is behind it to be this big old sandbox where you go and build up a kingdom, lead troops, and battle each other. And the troop battles and all that kind of stuff is almost something of like Age of Empires kind of feel, or you know, like Total War series. I'd say it's more akin to Total War kind of feel. But yeah, you've got this whole big world to check out, and you can build in it, and you can customize and decorate your houses. You can farm until your legs fall off. You can recruit NPCs for those wars and battles, and it's not just you know, humans. There's also animals. You can get horses, and there's things like bears, which you can put armor on, and all sorts of stuff like that. Carts and wagons. You can build yourself all the way up to a castle. And that's going to be something that's obviously really hard for me to show you guys. So at the end of my video, I'm going to just kind of play the trailer, and you guys can kind of see the potential of where things can go to. And as you can see, there's ships. There's even floating kind of airshipy balloon kind of things going on. So yeah, there is an item store. And the item store right now kind of opens up in here, and they have a coins system, so that's kind of something worth mentioning. It's pretty much just cosmetics, and there's also, you know, mystery boxes and that kind of stuff going on, so that's worth mentioning. Also, there is a free DLC that is available. Alright, and it's called, I believe, the Dongzhou map, and yeah, so that's added in. And they also have a paid musical DLC that you can get for $5, so that's just kind of something worth mentioning. I also did get this key on Keymailer, so that's something I want to let you guys always know. And lastly, there are stream drops going on right now, so you can check out those. And yeah, that's just kind of a cool thing. So first off, we're gonna just go into solo mode here and create a new game. We're gonna click single player. So this is kind of, and I feel like, see, this is one of the first things I think that's a little bit off-putting. There's a lot of menus, and they're a little bit rough. They kind of, to me, feel like a lot of an older game, which I think was the style they're trying to give it, but I think this might off-put people a little bit. So that's kind of what's one thing I noticed. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that, and show you the character creator here real quick. All right, so here we are in the character creator. And yeah, you've got your option here. You've got quite a few different other options right here. You've got some presets, and then if you want to go ahead and change over from male to female, you've got these two here. So that's gonna be male, gonna be female. Then you've got some close-up for the face options. Then you can do some tattoos, and you can pick your voice here. And then if we go back to the main thing, you'll see here we can kind of go through the different presets. And then you've got, you know, height and such sliders. You can make a muscle man or something in between. You can make them all, you know, dirty looking or clean. You got your skin tones. You can save it as a template. You can import other templates you've made before. You can even go more into the details and really sculpt up the face if you want. So we're just gonna do, you know, test guy here, just because we're pretty much just showing you the character creator here. So there's the basics of that. Let's go ahead and just jump onto a public server and kind of look at the world. All right, here we are. We loaded into an official server, and looks like we're already on somebody's front lawn. Lots of animals around and so forth. And yeah, I'd say the game itself actually, it looks pretty good. And you know, for a world that you can do so much building and editing with, it's always hard to get that balance of pretty and you know, so forth. My settings are on medium high, kind of just to give you an idea there. So right now it's going to tell us that we need to go ahead and press I to open our inventory. We can choose an expertise according to the flashing buttons. All right, well, we got to choose an expertise. And one of the first things here you've got is peace and competitive mode. So this is where you are going to switch whether you want a PvP or not. That's going to be something that's very important, especially if you are on a public server. As you can see over here, this is going to be all the stuff that's kind of going along with your stats. Are you having any kind of problems? You can see your actual, workout. How's it going? Is your physique, wisdom, strength, what's your balance on all those? You can see your specific stats. And then here would be your stats of what you're wearing and equipment and so forth. You've got your crafting all right up here, and equipment, your inventory here. And see, again, I feel like maybe it's just the UI color is just a little bit, it kind of makes it feel like much, But again, who knows? Over here, you've got your talents and skills, and they're split up into strength, agility, physique, intelligence, and charisma. And then these get split down into what aspects they may be. So one-handed, shield, two-handed, polearm, heavy armor. Physique's gonna give you mining, lumbering, hunting, etc., that kind of thing. And so that's how you have it. You can increase your skill points over here, and so forth. And yeah, this is kind of the basic works right there. And there we can get rid of that blinking thing that's been on the screen. So then you've got your crafting, and this is kind of like your tech tree of how you unlock what you're working on. And as you can see, there is a lot of stuff, which is really cool. And that's just one thing. There's building and furniture, weapons, armor, taming and recruitment, food and medicine, vehicle and siege weapons, decorative, and traps. So there's a lot of different stuff. There's also DLC recipes. So that's other stuff that will be coming and can be, grabbed. You've got your guild window. Then you've got your missions. So, you can claim your missions in here. Select them. You've got daily, weekly, main, side, etc. going on. Anything that's time limited has its own little section, which is nice. Then you've got your subordinates. This is where you will manage your NPCs and so forth. Arts, this is basically just, again, the skills and arts that you can learn. So, this is a really big system, and I think that might be something that's a little overwhelming to some people, but it's definitely something that, if that's what you're into, this game makes me feel a lot like thoughts of Worm Online or Life is Feudal. It's just that one of those things you're really going to invest yourself into, but this game has so much depth. And you've got your achievements and so forth, events that are going on, your nobility, the territories of the land. I mean, there's so much information here of what's going on, right? You've got a log for the guild. You've got event info. Which we do need to have a guild before we can do that. And yeah, you've got ranks and mail. There's the shop, which we showed you earlier, so we don't need to click on that. I know I did that. And then it also has the ability to open up a in-game wiki for a lot of this stuff. And yeah, it's just really nice. They even have a setup for a dev kit, which you can get into with them as well, which is really neat. So yeah, we spent a lot of time in the menu there, and that's just kind of one of those things that kind of lets you know it's a lot of stuff. So over here, let's see, what can we make? Can we make one of these yet? Craft one. Nope, we need straw and branch and rubble. Okay, so I think if we go ahead, can I close? Nope. Chat, what about enter? Oh, enter. Oh, okay, that just brings up. So it looks like the chat window there is pretty big. I'm sure you can adjust all of that in the UI. So, we go ahead and take a look. Oh, it looks like some people built some stuff here. Got a horse just hanging out outside, I guess. That's interesting. Oh, they're hanging out outside. That's probably not a good idea. Oh, there's foxes, all sorts of creatures going on. And, oh, another person just kind of hanging out. Alright. Well, let's collect some stuff and kind of just do the basic beginning craft. Man, you got horses all around here and everything. So we need to collect 50 grass, huh? And I'm assuming that is just going to be bushes. Yep. So get your bush on. Going all along here. Alright, well, what we're going to do is just gather up some stuff and get the basic kind of tools crafted, and then bring you back when it's daylight in the game. Alright, so we've progressed a little more, and it's daytime. We got ourselves a whole little sleeping bag and a campfire. Now, you do have to put down a territory banner. That's what keeps your stuff from decaying. If you don't, it will disappear. So, basically, we've got... I keep hitting tab. It's killing me. We now have some basic building stuff, so there's a wooden foundation, large wooden foundation, etc. So we're going to craft one of those for comparison. We're going to make ourselves a hat, and yeah, we'll check that stuff out. And the way the cooking, excuse me, cooking menu works is the crafting is actually up here, and then stuff either needs to be in your inventory or over here, and then you need fuel in here. So... yeah, that might be a little confusing at first, like, wait, where am I looking? And that's kind of the thing there. So, skewered locust. Delicious. Oh, we leveled up too, alright. There's that, and then I believe we did craft a large foundation, so let's take a look at how big that is. Okay, so it's like 4 of the small ones, basically, so that we can kind of place this down here, and then it gives you a confirmation. It tells you what angle you're placing it at, which is nice. There's auto snapping, you can turn on and off. And if there's a different type of building type, you can switch and so forth. So there we go. And then it has this really cool kind of little animation that it's being built. Then you'll see also it's darker kind of because I believe that has to do with the fact that it's not connected to anything, like a flag. And there we go. So yeah, you can see the large is 4 of the regular. So then it says we need a territory banner, which is just 1 more rope, some branches, and crude hide. Okay. And then you can also do multi-crafting by this right here, which is nice. So it looks like we need to go and beat an animal down and get ourselves some hide. And looks like we got some deer. They're gonna be pretty fast, I feel like. And I don't know. Let's see. We got ourselves a hat now, so I think we can do this. You think we could have gone for those foxes earlier? They seemed a little easier. All right. This would probably be a lot easier if we actually made a bow. Yeah, you know, I think we're gonna need to make a bow. So bow, we just need another rope and some branches. Okay. So there's that rope. Don't mind us just picking up every branch on the ground. Typical early game for any of these kind of games, you know. And, oh, there I go with my tab again, and we're still short. Oh, we need 9 more, okay. Alright, now we got our bow. Some arrows, we're gonna need some more rope and branches, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and make 3 rope. Let's go hit the nearest tree for some branches. Doesn't mean we can't collect them on the way. I do wish the manual hand pickup was a little bit faster. Now I think as you skill up you have a chance to make it faster, but it just feels a little bit too slow even, you know. It's nice that you can just press X to claim, you know, your quest right there. I think it's a really nice one. Alright, so we got that stuff done. So let's go ahead and make some arrows. We got our bow going on now. Very nice. Now, do we have to equip the arrows to it? Yes. Okay, so you want to drag them to there, and that's skin use. That's cool. Okay, so you want to drag it to the arrow so it at least knows it's equipped. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay, okay, alright. You really need to hone in your archery skills. This is a lot harder than it looks, guys, I promise. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, come on. That was so close. There we go. We got ourselves a deer. I wonder if you can pick up your old arrows. There's some crude hide. 4 crude hide. Alright. So we got enough to put down our main thing. Alright. You can see someone else has got a nice little house built right there. So now we can head up our hill and place one of these, I think. Oh, no, we need some more straw along the way. That should be easy enough. So, yeah, I mean, this is pretty much, I'm just gonna continue to just show the little basics right here real quick, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up with the trailer, like I said, guys. It's just one of those things where there's just so much to this game, you can't really just kind of show it. And, you know, in 15-20 minutes. This is one of those things. Alright, oh, we should probably get our ropes crafting. Oh, we only got enough for one? What? Sitting there pressing E, and I guess we weren't doing much of anything. See, that's what I mean with the kind of the slow response time, I think, to the harvesting. Definitely feel like they could update that to be a little bit faster. Alright, now that we got all that, we should be able, yep, to make that. We leveled up again, so let's go ahead and see. And basically it just tells you, oh, this is new stuff that you can now make. And boom, boom, boom. Now we can make roofs and proper windows and such, which is nice. And I think our crafting should be done. There's our land claim. Hey, there we go. And I don't know if you need to put this thing inside or protect it or from people or not, but we're gonna just place it right here. And there you go. So you can now see it expires in this much time. And to repair, to keep it going, it tells you how much you need there on the side. So yeah, and then it tells you defensive strength, which apparently is 15, which is, I guess, surprising considering we don't have a whole lot of anything. So yeah, there's the basics of kind of just getting something going. But how do you guys feel about this? Is it something you want to see more of, etc.? Go watch the trailer. Let me know how you feel. Thanks for watching.